Hi guys. Okay, so here's part two that I realized. So while at the funeral, everything was going good, of course. That still was a great moment. I love being around my family, especially, when you haven't seen them in forever. But there was a moment, and this is like the umpteenth time this has happened to me. So I told you guys that I'm deaf. Currently, I can't hear anything. I'm starting to kind of hear my voice just a tad bit, but it's so low. So it's not to the point where I can hear myself to know my level. I can't hear it. I cannot hear if I'm loud or, screaming or if I'm whispering. Like, none of that. I can't. I can only hear myself if I hum. Right? If I go, but even then, I gotta almost yarn, like, to hear it, right? That's the only way. Okay, so at the funeral, my great aunt was talking to me, and she was saying something, and I responded to her, but apparently I'm loud. And like, I look around and I'm being shushed, like, shh, bring it down, like, too loud. And the feeling that comes over me when that happens, because it happens quite often, is immediate embarrassment and shame, and like I'm being reprimanded. And it is like I offended them, like I did a bad thing. But then also it's a feeling of I don't belong, and so that's of course not their intent. They don't know, but that's how I feel. They don't know what it's like to be in my world. And so it's a huge reminder for me that I have to stop making it comfortable for them. What do I mean by that? For 2 years now, I have been speaking, using my voice, using apps to make it easy for my family, my friends, and even you guys to communicate with me. I have not been doing sign language or forcing it with them so that they can communicate with me. I have an aunt right now who's actively learning sign language so that she can communicate with me. And that makes me so happy. It's only one more person who's doing that in my life. Sorry to get emotional, but I don't have that many people making the effort to communicate with me on my level. There's just this expectation that I am supposed to make the effort to communicate with everyone. That's wrong. And I have been overextending myself to make it easy for them to communicate with me when it's not supposed to be that way. So going forward, I am going to cut my voice off with my family and friends as often as I can. I already use Skype when I'm talking with them. I read the words, so they they talk to me normally, and I read the words, and we have communication that way. But I am going to probably start limiting my interactions because it's unfair to me to keep doing this. It's unfair. It just really is unfair. And I shouldn't be penalized because I can't hear my own voice and be shh, shh, because we're in a public setting and it's embarrassing to them that I may be yelling. I'm deaf right now. There is no, I'm sorry that my voice is too loud for your setting. I'm deaf currently, and you guys are hearing. And if I'm loud, anybody's embarrassed, oh well. I'm no longer apologizing for my current situation. I'm not embarrassed of being deaf. It is what it is, and I will not apologize any longer. So that's what I discovered this weekend. I'm no longer apologizing for anything. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not sorry. I'm not cursed. None of that. And when God restores my hearing, I'm going to continue to support the deaf community. There's nothing wrong with being deaf. I encourage people to learn sign language. It's a beautiful language. And the more I am more fluent in it, I will be doing it on this channel. Actually, I'll probably start back doing it, but I'm not as fluent. I had to stop because of my vision issues, so I'm actually starting back again with my practice. But I will be doing more. There are some great people I've given you guys, some people to look at for free to learn sign language, but I encourage you guys to become fluent, to start practicing with each other. Reach out to me if you need to. I'm available. But just be aware. Be aware. Be kind to everyone with all disabilities. Okay? So just want to put that out there. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.